Welcome back to my office hours. This next up, how is the world most likely to end? Because we're expanding and cooling, I get to tell you that the world will end not in fire, but in ice. And not with a bang, but with a whimper. Okay, but really, we're all astronomers. Have you ever looked up and wondered how, wondered why, wondered where, wondered what is our place in the universe? Gazed upon a night sky where you can reach out and practically touch the sun, moon, and stars? Have you ever felt that? Then the blood of an astronomer is coursing through your veins. We are all students of the universe. And the modern term for that is astrophysicist. Count yourself among us. Interesting. Let's do a little bit of thermal physics, why don't we? Let's go into a freezer, take out a hunk of ice. This ice is not at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. No, it's at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, as any good modern freezer will take it. I then use my ice, put it into a shot glass, and I will then pop that puppy into the microwave oven, set it to 30 seconds, and we watch. What's going on is those microwaves are heating the ice from 0 up to 32 degrees. That takes time. And only then, when it gets to 32 degrees, will it begin to melt, providing moisture for the food in which the ice was embedded. We're down to 5 seconds there, all right? And the ice is still there. Let's have a closer look. Oh my gosh, there it is. A little bit of water and mostly ice left over. Just a bit of thermal physics for your day. Could a solar eclipse happen on a flat Earth? You have to ask first, is Earth the only flat thing in this model? Or is the moon also flat? Okay? Because if everything is flat, then you have a flat moon coming in front of the sun, and some of those times you'd see like a solar eclipse with an edge-on shadow. Okay? It would be like it'd be the sun and there'd be the edge thing coming. We've never seen that. We've only ever seen a curved edge come in front of the sun. And the only shape that has a curved edge, no matter its orientation, is a sphere. So I don't know what to tell you. The world would look really different if everything were flat. Why do some satellites decay? I assume they mean decay in the orbit. What satellites decay while others don't? Like space junk from the 1960s. Like, does it just depend on the altitude? Yes. Okay. The thickness of Earth's atmosphere, it's at its thickest at sea level. That's where we breathe. That's 1 atmospheric pressure. The higher up you go, the less and less air there is. At a couple 100 miles up, where the space station is and the space shuttle used to go and all of that, there's still a little bit of air. All right? And it accumulates. So if you're trying to plow through this little bit of air, it adds up and your orbit decays. So if you were ever found yourself a few hundred miles, 3-4 kilometers up, your orbit will decay eventually. Much higher up, you're good practically forever. Why is it that when I jump off the top of a moving train, I end up in a different spot? But when I jump up inside the moving train, I end up in a same spot. Is this what you actually do? Are you a stunt person for movies? So here's the thing. If the train is going by and you jump off of it, you are still moving forward along with the train until you hit the ground. Then the train leaves you behind and you tumble. So you are moving with the train while you are airborne. Okay? Well, watch for that the next time you do this. And of course, in the train, you jump up, you come down, the whole train carried you and your jump and everything with it, so you land in the same spot on the train. But from this ground, you took an arc. You hopped. You're wondering why people don't believe in aliens? Everybody believes in aliens. I believe in aliens. All right? So that's not the issue here. The issue is whether aliens have visited Earth, and do we have good evidence for that? And fact is, we don't. Okay? So I got no problems with aliens out there. And I want to meet the aliens. Everybody wants to meet the aliens. I worry that they visited us in the past, but they happened to land in San Diego during Comic-Con. And so that nobody noticed them. And they went back to their home planet saying, hey, they're just like us. They look weird and gathered together just like we do. So, no, I'm cool with the aliens. No, I'm not going to say dying is good for you. Being alive is more precious than you may have realized. Of all the possible humans there could exist, given the variations in DNA that make a human being, most will never be born. The fact that you, me, anyone else around here is alive at all is against stupendous odds. Embrace it. What about FTL travel? And is that achievable? You're showing off FTL travel. Let me assume you mean faster than light travel. We don't know how to do that. And it's not a matter of engineering. We have very well understood and tested laws of physics that say you can never accelerate any physical object to the speed of light. So you have to cheat. And so the way to cheat is you warp space in some way that the actual distance is not what you end up traversing. You take a little shortcut that you open up, possibly via a wormhole. All right? And so there are ways we've figured to bypass that speed limit. But the technology that requires is millennia away from anything I'm telling you now. Why doesn't she notice you? Have you done anything interesting to distinguish yourself from everybody else that's out there? Have you? Do you? Have you considered this? Hobbies, a look, an interest, a conversation. There's too much mediocrity out there. Be something that no one has been before, and then everyone will know.